Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you guys had another good day in the markets. Today I want to start off with the 4-hour chart because it's what I was giving for conditions going into last night. So remember yesterday I talked about this 4-hour on ES being kind of important along with NQs being kind of important. We'll draw it out here. So I don't know if you remember yesterday's video. I know lots happened between today's video and yesterday's video, but yesterday we were still above this 4-hour, and I said we had to hold above this if we wanted to go higher. But as you can see, liquidity was taken here, so and it set us up with an SMT on ES where NQ took the highs and ES didn't, but as you guys know, when one takes a high or a low, that gives us an SMT, and the other one doesn't have to take it, because it can drag the other one back down with it, and that's exactly what happened. So I said ES needed to reclaim this and get back above it if it wanted to go higher. If it re-broke this and started to come back down, we would probably come back to that 45.50 level, which is exactly what happened. And then there was a 45.36 level that I gave, and then I wanted to see these 45.28 levels, which I've been watching for a while, and you can see same thing kind of happened today. Well, I guess not same thing because ES technically took these lows, but it only took it by a tick. So we'll have to see if they want to bring it back down for a one more stab to ensure that liquidity was taken. We'll have to go to our smaller time frame. Wait until we can start to see some higher time frame fair values being turned into inverses or violated to tell us that the new draw on liquidity is higher. However, if we keep displacing down, I mean, we're going to start looking back down to that 4500 level, probably down here. We'll test this probably 4-hour. We'll see what happens from there. But I think I'm leaning a little bit bullish tomorrow just because of the higher time frame. It kind of reminds me of last Thursday, I believe it was, with 4560. 4560, they got everyone bearish, and then Friday they brought it right back up. So, and then the same thing with NQ. You can see NQ took a nice stab on liquidity here. So this has got the makings for a possible retrace back up. So like I said, we'll have to see what kind of candles we get. So something interesting on ES Weekly. Remember I said about that 4-hour, we'd probably at 45.50, and I said, okay, well, if we start to get higher time frame back down, I would expect us to probably come rebalance this fair value. I wouldn't exactly call it rebalanced yet because we know we ticked it only by one tick. So I'm not even gonna draw it because you can't even see it, but we barely touched it. So so we are coming from there right now. We'll have to see how we react to it. So this is why I'm just leaning a little bit bullish into tomorrow because of the weekly here and then NQ daily. You'll see we had a small volume imbalance here on the daily that is now filled, and we are now displacing. We're not displacing, sorry, but we are now in into and rebalancing this daily FVG, which is clearly in below the point 0.5 fib in discount. So, uh, going into tonight, I just want to see. I want to see how ES reacts to that level. To the here, I want to see some some displacement up. I want to see something move like maybe up to this hourly. Uh, I want to get something above it. Let's see. There wasn't much on the 15. However, this does pique my interest. So we have a lot of LR here. That's just building up on the 15. Tell me these highs could probably be ran, and then once we get up into the hourly, that 15 is going to be up here. Um, so it's going to take a little bit, but we'll see what happens. We can. It's like I said, it's Asia, so it may not be the best price action as normal. See what kind of we'll see what all the hourly candles look like in the morning. So, like I said, ES wants to break back down. We're probably going to 45.17. I think these are AM lows, yes, and then down to these AM lows down here at that 4,500 level, which would also be a 4-hour, and there's going to be a lot of liquidity sitting down here. So 45.17, 4,500 for the bears. I'd be looking for 45.50 area for bulls. Remember we got the LR here, so that's what I'm looking at on NQ, or on ES, sorry, and then NQ. It's very, very 50-50 here. Like I said, we got these hourlies here, so I want to see something closed above these 15. I believe there's this one right here that we're still hanging out in. We have not closed back below it. So like I said, just it's very 50-50 right now. What's going to happen? We need some more candles to tell us the next big direction for ES or NQ. But if I had a gun in my head and I had to guess for tomorrow, I would guess uh, just bullish, just based on taking the higher time frame liquidity, and we've now hit the NQ daily, volume imbalance, FEG, and the weekly FEG for ES. But that doesn't mean we're for sure going up. We could easily keep on going down. We just need something to tell us on a higher time frame where the next draw was. So one more thing, we had one trade today. It wasn't it wasn't the greatest trade. It was still green, but we we played this 15-minute inverse. We got the close above, and then we bought 45.44 was our entry. We bought this re-entry, and then our stop was 45.39, and then you can see like we almost got wicked out, but you can see we held the bottom of that inverse perfectly, and then we at least got up to 45.47.50 where we could at least trim and go to break even, and then that's why you go to a break even, because once internal's taken, it's very, very, very likely that you can come back down. So it worked. I mean, 3 points. It's not a ton, but it's still made for a green day, and I still can't get over this LR here. This is like perfect right here. So yeah. So if we start getting displacement up, I think we're going back to that 45.58 level. So with that, hope you guys have a good night, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow.